So welcome to Credit with Kisha, y'all. Right? I'm so happy y'all decided to make a financial decision in your life to level up, right? That's the new word everybody's saying, level up. So yeah, we're gonna level up with this credit score right here, right? I got y'all, don't even worry. This has been on my mind for a while. I've been wanting to put something together to help some people figure out what credit is, what it's about, why we need it, how to obtain it, how to bring it up, and make it work for us. So I decided to put this together, and I'm gonna go for it. I did go on YouTube. I did watch a bunch of videos. Still didn't really resonate a lot, right? So I had to watch like a bunch of videos. I had to like dig really deep. I had to Google and stuff, because I remember I had reached out to one of my cousins, and she gave me a number to this lady, and this lady was gonna help me with my credit, and I was like, great. I reached out to her, and she told me how much she was charging, and I wasn't ready to pay that. I at the time was not even working because I had injured myself, so I didn't have that amount of money to give her to even help me fix my credit. I'm like, shoot, I need to put that money towards the debt, right? So I just never got it done. I just continued to live my life like we usually do. We continue to live our life like, hey, catch me if you can, like that. But it didn't sit well with me. So I started doing my research and stuff. So what I realized was, when you owe someone money, if you do not pay, there is interest on that loan, okay? So if someone lets you borrow a certain amount of money and you're not paying it back, the interest is being applied to okay, let me say this. Let's say you owe that person $500, right? If you are not paying it down, that interest goes towards that $500 every cycle. Every cycle. It's getting piled on. So now you done went from $500 to probably about $1,000 in a few months or a year, whatever, just depending on the interest rate that they're giving you for this loan. This could even be a student loan, a student debt loan, car loans, things like that, right? So you don't want to not pay someone that you owe. Now, you might borrow some money from your friend and didn't pay them back, and the bad side of that is that they're not ever gonna let you borrow anything again. If they're smart. If they're not smart, they'll keep letting you borrow. But kids, go hurry up. So, like I was saying, you want to, as fast as you can, pay off this $500. Okay? Don't let it sit there if you know you owe them that, because in a few years, this $500 will turn into $2,500, and you don't want that either. If you just don't have the money, because life happens. If it goes into collections, then you can have a chance to pay. You'll pay it off at a lower rate, but it'll still be on your credit score. So if you can pay it off, just go ahead and get it over with, right? Okay. Life could be difficult at times, and especially financially, but gotta stay focused. Stay focused, save for rainy days, because they do come, right? Okay. Now, what I want you to think about is when it comes to credit, right? Let's say you are the person that has all the money, right? And Susie comes and says, hey, I need to borrow. Can I borrow $50,000? I want to purchase a home. So you say, that's a really good, thing that you want to purchase, Susie. Are you sure you can afford this loan to pay me back? So she's like, yeah. So you say, well, do you mind if I run your credit score just to see your payback history? Because that's pretty much what it is. It's payback history. They want to see who you owe and how you're making your payments. If your payments are in good standing, if your payments are in bad standing, they also want to see which payments are in good standing or in bad standing, and they weigh it out like that also. And how long you haven't paid something that you owe, especially if it's minute. So I want you to think about it as if you were the person who was lending the money out, right? So let's say your friend, she wants to come and borrow some money, and it could be 30, I don't care what it is, it could be 5 cents. But she wants to come and borrow $100, right? And she says, girl, I'm gonna pay you back as soon as I get my check in 2 weeks. Okay. So 2 weeks come and she only has half the money. I mean, it's not horrible, but you're building a history. You're telling me how you handle money. So, would you get upset if somebody owed you money and didn't come back and give you the money? I'm sure you would. I would too. So I started to think of it like that. I was like, you know what? I don't even want this on my credit score. I want to be clean. I don't want to owe nobody nothing, because the Bible says that you ain't supposed to be owing nobody nothing. If you owe somebody something, then you got to just go ahead and give it to them and be free. You want to be free of debt, So now, what your credit score does is it tells the person who you want to borrow the money from that you can handle this. I see that Kisha has been paying her bills off on time, and yeah, I can lend her some money. That's what your credit score tells a person. Okay, now it will allow you to obtain large purchases like homes, boats, expensive cars. That's what a good credit score would do. Okay, and a good credit score will get you the best rate that they can give you. So that's very important, because if you have 550 and lower, and anything lower than that is just horrible. So that's where I was, at the horrible. And I was like, I got to get up on here. Like, this is fair. This will get you an apartment. This will not get you an apartment. This will definitely get you an apartment. So this is good. And then this will be, okay? So this is the excellent credit that you want. Even this is very decent. This is very good, and it shows that you're working your way up, that you ain't playing, right? All right, cool. So now what we want to talk about is credit card usage. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like a quick, easy example, whatever, right? So what you want to do is you only want to use what my rule of thumb is 25% or under. So I always say you want to stay under 25%. Okay, stay under that. All right. If you go higher, it lets them know that you can't really afford stuff. You're really you're trying to max out your card. So here's the thing. This is what people think, and this is what I thought too. I'm not even gonna hold you. Even when I got a secure credit card, and I'm gonna tell you about that. Even when I had got my secure credit card, and it was let's say it was $500, baby, I was spending $500. Okay. Yeah. gave it to me. They gave me no direction. I didn't look for it. I was young. I did what I want to do. Right? I had my amount. I stamped it, and when I figured, hey, I could buy this, and I could just pay it back like minimums. It's no big deal. But there's a big deal. The big deal is that sometimes there's interest. And now I see that a lot of like even furniture companies, what they're doing is they're giving you a line of credit, and then they're giving you up to a year to start paying the loan off, which is great. So let's say Susie buys furniture, right? And they give her, let's say, $5,000, right? So they give Susie $5,000. Now, Susie's like, oh my, I got $5,000. Maybe I can give me an extra, a bedroom set or something. She just wanted a couch at first, but now she sees she got $5,000. She's like, hold on, maybe I could buy something else. No, that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to say, okay, they just gave me $5,000 limit. Remember what I told you. You want to stay 25% or under, right? So you would go to your handy dandy phone, you would calculate it and see how much you can spend. So I'm doing easy numbers here, but you would definitely go to your calculator and it will tell you how much you have to spend, right? So now, so in this case, it would be $1,000. It will be $1,250. Out of this $5,000, what you're really supposed to spend is only $1,250. But some people don't understand that. I'm here to help you understand that, okay? So when you go to any store and they give you this amount of credit, this is all you want to spend. Even if you spend more, what you want to do is have the cash. So you want to say, okay, if my furniture is $3,000, I can put the $1,250, and I can put whatever cash I have, because I do not want to go over my 25% to go over and max out my car. I'm not trying to spend $5,000 because I have $5,000. That's not what you want to do, because they're saying, oh my gosh, this person is no good with money, So if all you can do is get that couch, then that's all you just get the couch, okay? Get the couch this time. When you pay half of it off, then go get something else. Take your time. It's not a race, So what else did I want to tell you about this $5,000, right? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this 25% right here just as a reminder, okay? This is just going to be a reminder for y'all, because we'll forget. Get that card, you be like, oh yeah, because I know I did. Even after I knew all of this, I still be like, oh wait, no, Kisha, wait a minute. Pull out my calculator. Okay, they just gave me this. This is what I can spend without bothering my credit score, okay? Star of the show, right here. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, you might be saying, well, who do I owe? I don't even know who I owe. I've been neglecting it for so long. I just, So, different ways you can do that. You can either get your annual. You can go get your annual printout of your credit score, and it comes from Equifax, TransUnion, and another one. There's 3 of them. That's easy stuff, guys. Y'all can Google. So you wanna so it's really Equifax, TransUnion, and it's a 3rd one. I can't think of the name right now, but that's easy peasy. So now you can get that. They'll send you one and show you everything. Your score, your accurate score. What I did was I went on Credit Karma, because I already had my annual credit score. I already knew what was on there already. So when I went on creditkarma.com a while after, you guys, this is not like, it's not like I was just like boom, bam, boom. Like, this took me a span of some time to actually get my mind together to say, Kisha, wake up, baby. You want a little bit more of something? You got to get this together. Not only that, I felt so great when I just had no more debt, right? So, it makes you not feel like a slave. I ain't here. That's the bill collector. Listen, you're there and talk to them. Because if you talk to them, you can let them know that, listen, I don't have it right now. X, Y, and Z, you want to tell them your story. You know why you want to tell them your story? Because then they're going to have some empathy for you and they're going to say, oh, okay, well, if you can't afford this right now, maybe we can put you on a payment plan and you can pay this right now. But you want to know what your interest is. And see, that's the whole thing. So if the amount that you owe is something that is so small, like $200, I can't say that is small because I don't know what's in your pocket. But if it's something that's not a big deal, go on Credit Karma or get your annual checkup and go down the list and see who you owe. You want to see who you owe. You want to see how much you owe. And that's how you start to plan your attack. Okay? Because the problem is that you're down here, but we need to get up here now. Right? So in order for us to get up here, we have to now see, okay, who do we owe? How much we owe? Which one can I tackle first? Whichever one I can tackle first is the one I'm going to go after. And then I'll go after the next one. So, once you get another chip off your, you start feeling real good. So that's what you want to start doing. You want to start knocking them off. Start knocking them off your credit score. Now, here's the secret. Okay? Here's the secret. Right here. Now, people say, oh, I don't have time to do this. I can just pay somebody to fix my credit. Nobody can fix your credit but you. You and only you. All they can do is give you advice. That's all they can do. What you're paying them for is something that you can basically do on your own. You can either call them and say, hey, my name is such and such. I see that I owe you a balance of something on my credit score. Do you have any proof of that? Because I'm not aware of that being part of my debt. Those are the things you want to let them. First of all, you never admit to owing anybody anything. This is not what we do. Okay? Hello. If I don't know you like I know you, listen, I don't remember. Them times when you done borrowed something a long time ago, you be like, wait a minute, I don't remember. And then, be like, well, you got to help me remember. And if that person can help you remember, then you pay them back. So that's what you do. You contact the company. Whoever says you owe them, you contact them. Hey, my name is such and such. I see on my credit score that you guys are on there and saying that I owe X, Y, and Z. What documents do you have to prove that? I don't even remember even purchasing anything, or I don't know who this is. You know what I mean? So this is what you do. You ask them to send you information. Send me information of what I owe you and how I owe you. And I need original documentation, proof that this is my debt. Because remember, you have maybe aunties or parents, moms, or whoever that had access to your social security number, probably used your stuff and messed up your credit. Guess what? You can fight that. Did you even know that? You didn't even know. You can actually fight that because guess what? That was not you. So that cannot be yours. You understand? So you can know, hey, that was me. That was not me. And you I don't know who did that, but that was not me. Right? Okay. So now. So I'm gonna tell you, knowing who you owe is half the battle. Okay? It's half the battle. Because some people just ignore it. They just ignore it. They don't even want to think about it. Listen, I'm over here shopping to find the next sale. You know what I mean? Take care of what you owe and then start to create a healthy financial life for yourself, okay? You don't have to have those Louis Vuitton shoes today, you know what I mean? You can have them, or you can save towards a shoe. Let's say you know what you want. You know how much it's gonna cost. This is what I do. I say, okay, these shoes cost, or this coat costs $2,000, right? So what I do is, depending on what time of the day, what time of the month of the year or whatever, I'll know how much time spent I have. So let's say 6 months, right? So what I do, so let's say 6 months, right? So what I would do is I would divide. So what I would do is I would divide $2,000 into 6 months, and I know how much money I need to put away every month to get this $2,000 purchase, okay? And that's how I do things, okay? So my tip would be, who do I pay first? Who do I pay first? I would pay whoever has the highest interest first. I would knock them off the box and get them out of my life because they're taking the most money away from me. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Oh, and also Credit Karma helps. Excuse me. And also Credit Karma helps to, they'll help dispute things also. So log on and try them out. They'll show you who it is. If you don't recognize it, they will allow you an option to dispute, and then they'll ask you a few questions like, why are you disputing? Like, if this is not me, or if you don't recognize this, or this name is not mine, stuff like that. It gives you all those options to dispute what they're saying that you owe. I need you to prove to me that I owe you this, right? Get around it. And if you can't, pay it. If they send you that proof, pay it, get it out your life. But if they don't have it, you always test the waters, okay? If they don't have it, then you scot-free, right? All right, cool. So now, what you want to do is, if you don't even have no credit at all, what you want to do, and you don't even know what's up, go and get you a secure credit card from your local bank. If you do not have a bank account, you better go and get you a bank account, okay? Because money in your hands is no longer going to be, okay, after a while. So let's start there, okay? Go to the bank. Get you a bank account for yourself, a checking account. Normal checking account. You don't have to do savings yet until you start getting a hang of that, okay? So what I want you to do is you take little $200, okay? And get you a secured card, okay? So we're gonna say S card is for a secured card, okay? So you're gonna get you a secured card. Now, how you're gonna build your credit the fastest is by using under 25%, right? Okay, so this is the golden child over here, right? So your 25% will be, so it'll be 200 take away 25% will equal $50, okay? So if you have a $200 secure card, remember you want to stay under 5%, so you're only going to spend $50. You're like, wait a minute, so what am I getting a $200 card for? Because that's just the way they made it up, okay? So this is how we gotta follow these rules, and we have to beat them. This is how we beat the game, okay? So you have your $200 card. You want to stay 25% or under, so that means you're only spending $50 is your max on this $200 card, okay? So you can do things like your Metro card, or like little stuff, little things you want to do. Whatever you know that fits into that for the month, that's what you want to take care of. So because the amount is only $50, guess what? After 30 days, you get your bill. After 30 days, that's another thing. Okay, let me not forget to tell you guys this. If you spend $200, not if you spend $200, I'm so sorry. You never want to max out your card. If you spend $50, it is a small amount. Do not pay it in 5 or 10 days. Do not do that. What you want to do is wait the 30-day cycle. So when that bill comes and it says it's due then, that's when you pay the $50, because you have to give the mechanics of the whole credit scheme, the whole business, all that has to recognize that you just spent the $50 from this $200. So the system has to recognize that. If you spend that $50 today and you go home and you pay it off the next day, they're not even going to realize that you even used $50 from this $200. So that's why you want to wait the 30 days or 29 days to pay off what you owe them, okay? Do not pay it off early. You want this to run through the system that you just used $50 from your $200 card, okay? So you have that time, you know what I'm saying, to put the money to the side down to pay off that card. And guess what? So when the end of the month comes and that bill comes and your bill comes and it says $50, you have $50 to pay it off. Boom, bam. You're not even paying $5, $10. Who wants to do that? That's trash. When you do $5, $10, guess what? That $50 turns into now, let's say $60. You know what I'm saying? Or $70. You don't want that. This $50, you don't want it to turn into more money. Because that's what you could have did with this extra money. Anything you wanted to. So you want to just pay this off, okay? You know, why be trying to use this little tiny thing here. So, all right, guys. So let me put this back, what you want to spend, just in case you want to write it down or screenshot it, take a picture. It's just a little example. This also applies to any credit limit. That's any number. This could be any number. This could be $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be $10,000, baby. They could give you a credit limit of $10,000, honey. Okay? So let's see what that adds up to. I have my calculator over here, cause honey, cause my phone is recording, so my calculator on my computer. So take away 25% would give you your spending limit of what you can spend from this. Don't be shocked now. Yeah, you would be shocked. It's $2,500. Okay? So from $10,000, you only have $2,500 to spend. I know it sounds sad, because when the credit card came and it said $10,000, you were like, all right, I can go spend. Louie gooey, witchy, right? Right? So, but in all reality, out of that $10,000, you only can spend $2,500, okay? So once you go higher and start saying, hey, you know what, screw this, I got $10,000. I'm about to spend $10,000. Screw. Then you're gonna screw up your credit score. It's gonna start going down again, because why? Now you're telling them that you're not responsible anymore, and your credit score is gonna go down. So if you're telling them you're not being responsible, they're letting the credit unions know this girl is not responsible. You cannot give her. Nah, she can't get no more money. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to see this. If you get a $10,000 limit, always subtract it by that 25%, because that's where you want to stay. You want to stay there or below, okay? And this would equal to how much you would be able to spend out of this $10,000, okay? All right, let's move on again. Right, so now when you go and you get that $200 limit from the bank, now, well, people would be like, well, why am I giving them $200 if it's going to be a credit card, right? Well, here's the thing. They're going to give you $200, and after like 6 months or so, they're going to send you back this $200. This $200 you're going to see back into your account, or they're going to send you a check, okay? And now you have a real card, a real credit card. It was once a secure credit card. And once they send you back that money, honey, now you got an actual credit card. It's low, but you got something, right? And then you start to move up But baby steps, you gotta realize, y'all know this already. Baby steps. 1 step at a time. Try to do 5 steps at a time. Can you? No, you can't. So that's the point. Slow down, bring it back. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. Okay? 5, and so on, like that. And that's how you build momentum. You go slow. Not only that, you want to keep a positive things going through your mind. You want to keep positive things going through your mind. You want to give yourself healthy affirmations every day that motivate you, that keep you inspired. Why do you do these things? What makes you happy? What is your gift? How can I manifest my gift? How can my gift help other people? These are things that I have been thinking about, that I've been reading about, that I've been meditating on, that I've been talking to God about, because I know that there is more to me than what I think there is, right? But I know it's inside of me. I gotta bring it up out of me. Like, there's more inside of you than you even know, and God gives us gifts, right? Forget a purpose. You want the gift. The gift is gonna make room for you. Do you understand? With that gift, then you will have a purpose. But you gotta figure out what that gift is. What makes you happy? What do you enjoy out of so many other things, that if this gift can be a job, if this gift could bring me income as well as enjoyment, then I can bring purpose to someone else, right? And you can't bring any kind of purpose to anybody if you're still unhappy with your situation. You want to be happy and grounded with your situation and say, you know what, I am here to help somebody. I want to help somebody. I am not trying to manipulate somebody. I am not trying to be a leech to somebody. I am not trying to take from somebody. That I want to be a giver to somebody. Because when you give to somebody with your hands open, guess what? Your hands are open when you give, you will receive. And you have to keep that in your mind. Do not be the person that says, you know what? I'm going to get over on him. I'm going to get over on her. And I'm going to get over on my grandma. You don't see, it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? But you don't be that person. You want to be the person that says, how can I help this person? How can I help this person? Because even if that person smack me in the face and don't help me back, not that I need them to or want them to, it's just the fact of a caring and sharing kind of relationship. That if I can care about you and share with you, shouldn't you be able to care about me and share with me? I thought we were on that level. Everybody's not there. And that's just something that you have to realize. And what I realized is you have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. Your feelings, your emotions, you have to put yourself first, because if you allow somebody else to hinder you, to manipulate you, to beat on you, to try to twist your mind into other ways of how it should be and what you should do, and girl, do this, and you know deep down inside that that's not right, you follow your deep down inside. Do you understand me? Follow that deep down inside, because that deep down inside will never lead you wrong. Okay? So the bank is going to send you back your money after you get that secure credit card, okay? They're going to send you back the money, and you're still going to have that $200 credit limit. But remember what I told you guys. You want to stay under 25%. This is the golden rule. 25% you stay under. Do not exceed 25%, or you're going to lose the game. Those are the rules. Period. Okay? Always say positive affirmations to yourself. Like, don't say I'm broke. We don't say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm broke. I ain't telling you I'm broke. I don't care if I ain't got no money. If I have money to give you and I don't want to give it to you, I'm not gonna tell you I'm broke. I should not have to tell you that I'm broke because I don't want to give you money. I say no, it's mine. I worked hard for it. If you need some, you need to work hard for it. You need to ask me, hey, do you need some help in here so I can earn a few dollars? Because that's how we earn money around here. We don't just keep asking people for money. That is annoying. Nobody wants somebody who keeps coming up to them and saying, hey, can I have some money? Can I have some money? No, I'd rather somebody say, hey, I need a few dollars. Can I help out and do X, Y, and Z? That's a good thing. That's what we want, right? Right. Yeah, so you don't want to say that you're broke. You want to say, listen, I'm coming up out of a financial situation right now, okay? That's what's going on. But you don't say you're broke. You don't put those kind of words up into the atmosphere for yourself. You want to say, I am prosperous. I am a winner. I am great. You know what I'm saying? You want to say good things about yourself because you are your best friend. You're your best friend. So why beat up on yourself? Would you want your best friend to beat up on you? No. Not at all. You'd be like, girl, what you hit me for? What's your problem? You might want to beat back up on them. So you be your biggest cheerleader. You be your best friend. You tell yourself good things about yourself. And you tell yourself when yourself needs to get into shape. You whip yourself back into shape and you say, girlfriend. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. Guess what? They don't even sometimes want to see you do it for yourself. You know? But you look in the mirror and you say, I want to see you do it for yourself. And I'm the one who matters. Right? All right. Let me stop playing with y'all. If we can rise up financially, even on our own, without anybody giving us anything, I'm telling you, I did it. I did it from having nothing. Okay? When I was injured, I could not even raise my arms to do hair. Okay, guys? I could not stand up for long hours. I could not. I just couldn't. But I would not let that beat me. I would not, because I would get up, I would say my affirmations. Now, let me tell you, it was days that I got up that I couldn't get up. Days that I just opened my eyes and just kept crying. We all have those days. We are human. If I pinch myself, it hurts. Why did I do that? You know? But it's this human thing. This is what we go through, right? So basically, I figured out who I owed. I started paying them back. And once I started paying them back and everything just started dropping off, my credit score just dropping off, it started looking like a brighter day. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell like my siblings, my brother, my daughter's here. She's been here this whole time that I've been recording this video, you know, because I wanted to hear this, even if it may not seem like she's listening. I'm sure she's listening. Right? So this is my give back, y'all. As much as help as I can give you to help you understand your credit score, help you to raise your credit score, help you to keep it up. But I'm gonna tell you the best way to keep your score rising and the fastest way is to stay under this amount, right? And when your bill comes, because remember, take away 25%, when your bill comes, you're only spending how much? That's right, $50, okay? And when your bill comes and you pay that $50, or whatever you spend, that 25% of remember the card was $200. I apologize, guys. It was, take away 25% of that is this. So, when you do that, so you have your $200 card, let's say you spend $50, you could have spent $25, you could have spent $30, but don't go over $50. And the point is, when your bill comes, just pay it off. Pay everything. Balance zero. That's what you want to do. And then you can go and spend another $50 again. You understand? But give yourself time to pay it back. Only 28 days, y'all. You want that complete cycle to go around so that the computer can recognize that you just took $50 out of that $200 card. Okay? And then you pay it when the bill comes. Do not pay it before. Do not, I'm gonna say it again. Do not pay the bill before. If you bought it today, wait 28 days to pay off the bill. I hope you understand. Okay? Alright. So that's the fastest way that your credit score is gonna raise. Okay? And remember, when you go to any store, like a French store, whatever you want to buy, and they give you that $5,000 credit limit, what's take away 25%, remember, it's going to be $1,250, okay? So that's all you really have. So I hope you have more cash, you know what I'm saying, more cash to put towards whatever you're gonna purchase, so that you stay under here, that 25% of that $5,000, okay? All right, let me see what else I got for you guys. Because that was pretty much it for me. I did try a few companies and I wrote them the letter stating, you know, who I am, and that I see you on my credit report, and I want to know who you are, what I owe you, for what date, what time, where. We want to know, you know, that's what we want to know. And if they can provide us with that information, then hey, you win. Let me pay you. If you cannot, I win. Goodbye, right? Okay. So I hope you guys had a great time with me today. I hope you got a lot out of this. If you did not get anything out of this, I want y'all to comment and let me know that, hey, I didn't get nothing out of this, nothing you said, nobody else said, or something like that, or whatever. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know also, because I enjoyed the video. I enjoyed doing this. This was like one of the best videos I ever did in my life, and it was helping somebody. So that just goes to show you, help someone. It will make you feel better. So I'm gonna have a good night, y'all, because it is nighttime right now. Getting this done, about to go to bed and get ready for tomorrow is work. See you later. Yeah. All right. I think I covered everything.